Hey everybody, Chaos here once more with Let's Play Grandia 2. In the last part, we started the adventure and came to Carbo Village, first village in the game, and we saw some sisters who were leaving to drive out evil spirits. I don't know. Hocus pocus, but no. In this part, I'm actually going to do a bit of exploring around Carbo Village. Being the first village in the game, there's a couple of things to explain. One, compass pointers. As you can see, there's 3 blue and 1 yellow mark on the compass. You can cycle through these using... it's mapped as triangle on my controller. I don't know what the mouse button, the keyboard button is. You have to... Future me, you'll find that out. Thank you, Future me. As you can see, you'll cycle through from the inn to the general store to North Silesia to Church of Grandia. One of these will always point to the inn of the village, if you're in the village, obviously. One of these will always point to the general store. One will always point to the world map, and another will point to the point of interest. In this case, the Church of Grandia. A lot of the time, you'll be relying on this to get around when you're in new places. Somehow, the compass knows where to go in a town. I know, it's weird, isn't it? But yeah, it's a good thing that you got it, because it also works on the... when you're in a dungeon, there we go. Because it'll tell you forward or back, so you'll know which way you're going. So if you go to a place where you're likely to get lost, you'll know, okay, this is where I need to go. Right, so first off on the list, we're going to go to the inn. And I'll explain what an inn does. And you might be thinking, well, it's an inn, that's obvious. Well, yeah, it kind of is. For now, an inn, what they do is let you recover your health. You can do that anyway. If you get the option to recover, always do it. Unless you're doing some sort of low HP challenge, in which case, I pity you. And save your game. Obvious. So every town will always offer you 1 save point and 1 heal point. If you don't take it, that's your own mistake, because a lot of towns you will be in for a while. Otherwise, that's... there is one more thing you can do in the inn, but we can't do it right now. Next up on the list, we have the general store. It might have a different name, it might be a weapons store, it might be an armor store, it could be anything. 2 things to note in here. Things are interactable. If you can find something to kick over, you can do it. This guy with the floating hat with the question marks, which is kind of weird when you consider this is a fantasy world, is the tutorial man. And I call him tutorial man, I don't know what his official name is, Future me will figure that out. What he does is, well, as I call him, tutorials. The basic idea of him is that when you go through the adventure, he will get more topics for you to pick from. And these basically go over some of the ideas of combat, or some of the things outside in the real world. Like, there will be some about special coins, and there'll be some about magic coins, that kind of thing. A lot of the time, it's simple stuff that you can pick up outside in your own time. He's there if you need him. I can explain everything he would explain anyway, so let's get to it. Otherwise, this is a shop. If you can't tell what a shop is, then, you know, yeah, I worry about you. Obviously, you can buy and sell. Every shop is always going to have new gear for you. In a lot of cases, it will always be better than the stuff you've got, but generally it comes into 4 different categories. Weapons, armor, jewelry, and item. And they also give you regional varieties, which change depending on how far you're in the adventure. Well, change depending on town, really. A lot of times, towns will share 1 item. And that's mostly because of regional. If you're in a different region, you'll get different items, obviously. So for now, I do want to get the new Shamshare, so I need 620. I am going to sell... Okay, let's go over these. Wound salve is 400 HP. It's a basic potion. Well, high potion. The basic potion is the Medicinal Herb. Yomi's Elixir is basically your Phoenix down. And yes, I know I'm using a lot of Final Fantasy references and... what's the line? Relations. But that's the best way you're going to remember it, because I think everyone knows Final Fantasy items. I'm going to sell these because if Ryudo goes down, that's it. He's down. Otherwise, we have the hand grenades. I don't really use these, but attack items aren't good. Blizzard, well, it depends on how you buy it. And the Blizzard Charm, I'm going to sell that because I don't use it anyway. But feel free to keep it. Level 5 Blizzard Resistance isn't bad for this early in the game. However, you don't go against that many things that use Blizzard in this point in the game, again. So, it's kind of redundant. It's a good thing to keep, but I prefer having cash. I'm sorry, I'm a capitalist. Otherwise, yes, the Shamshire, obviously these are just straight up there. When you buy an item, you can choose to equip it, and it'll give you an idea of what the stats are. Not everyone can use every single item that you have in the store, so bear that in mind. There's a Geoblade. The old Geoblade's gone. Armor, a lot of time, is an upgrade, it could also be a downgrade. Does this give you its bonus move? Really? Oh, okay. Oh, it's fall into it. Jewelry, okay. Don't get this. Bluntly, don't get a heavy stone. I get the idea. You can't be knocked back as easy. I get the idea. Plus 5 defense, good. Minus 5 movement, bad. Don't get it. Otherwise, you got your basic items like, you know, medicinal herb, wound salve, poison antidote, blah blah blah. I do want to get leather armor, so 750, is that possible? No. So, okay, we'll get that another time. So, otherwise, going around town, we have a few things. Everyone has something to say, obviously. And most people have a few lines of dialogue. I'm going to show you the first. Like, this guy really doesn't like Geohounds. Because, you know, how about something? Help out a lot. Something a crescent like you could never understand. Grandmother reads the signs and she said something about the power of darkness. Something bad is supposed to happen. I don't understand, but I'm sure we'll be alright if we have each other. That's it. As long as my beloved husband is with me. Well, love is not exactly my field. Geohounds are rarely given the opportunity to gain the experience, you know. This guy is basically the lover. The person living in here, sorry, is her husband. There's one I want to find. I think you're on about miners, aren't you? Are you a Geohound? Well, if I am. Aren't Geohounds known for being savage? You don't bathe and you drink the blood of the monster you slaughter, right? Close. We bathe in the blood of our kill. Yeah, go over lines of that. This lady. Really good one. Before the game, they don't tell you. They give you hints throughout the game. And you can kind of piece it together. Quite easily, even. But the thing they'll give you is the Tale of Valmar's Moon, the Battle of Good and Evil, and you can ask her to tell your fortune. Now, the Tale of Valmar's Moon is quite simple. 2 moons in the heavens. The second one is false. Misfortune it is, an abomination. When the moon brings the darkness, then shall the abomination appear. Darkness and doom shall reign over all. So you're telling me the moon is a sign of Valmar? Wow, you've got a vice grip on the obvious. What clever lad. I just guess you're too smart for me to tell you something you don't already know. Yeah, there's 2 moons. You'll see that later on. Get going. Another one is the Battle of Good and Evil, which, as you can probably tell, is a battle between good and evil. Long, long ago, the world was split in 2. Light and darkness fought, a bitter war that lasted for ages. But finally Grannis, the Lord of Light, defeated Valmar, the Devil of Darkness. Exhausted from battle, Grannis slept. Right, Grannis won, I know. But then how come the tale doesn't end with a happily ever after? Because there wasn't one, I guess. Look about you, clever lad, can't you see the misfortune left over from the battle? I'll explain those later on. And the third one is simple fortune telling. Which, it's kind of a nice thing because it hints to things in the game, but it's kind of small things about the adventure itself. Your palm speaks of women trouble, yet it also speaks of a great love. Never has seen before. Women trouble and a great love? For you though? Check again, old woman. Sky, are you taking this seriously? Listen, Granny. Woman trouble? Love? Not me. Not ever. And there's one in here I want to point out. Now, bear in mind, I've said about Geohounds. No one really likes Geohounds. They're not exactly helpful. But then you get this guy. Ah, you must be the Geohound. It's so good of you to come here to help us. Whoa now, Gramps. You feeling well? Future reference, no one thanks the Geohound. Everyone hates us, remember? Oh, no. I'm grateful for the dangerous job you're doing. Slaying monsters. That's something I could never do. Well. I have been despised before, but never thanked. He keeps going on about those things. As Geohound slays monsters, settles disputes, tough job in a fine profession. There are no bad professions. People are all equal. It's wrong to look down on those who perform a job I don't want to do. Very well put, Gramps. What's the matter, Sky? Cat got your tongue? I'm just no used to being thanked. I'm relishing in this rare occasion. That's something that you could apply to real life. There's actually no loot in here. The thing is, you can't go in a house and nick everything isn't nailed down like Golden Sun or something like that, which is... I like the idea. It's kind of nice, but... I don't think I've ever been in this house. Is there even a door? Yes, there is, and... Did I really just... I never knew that one. Elena helped me. Leo's trying to beat me up again. Get your eyes checked, kid. I'm not Elena. Where? Huh? You know? We're going to find Elena. This one in. Yes! There's a door there somewhere. There's always a door! Hello. The monsters from the Black Forest have lately begun to come out around the village. I fear that someday my wife or children might be attacked, the world's become a dangerous place. Logic dictates that dense forests to be the nesting ground of monsters. Don't let the women and children and kids near. Nope. Wait, you can get these around? Ow, just that one. Oops. Why is that light swinging? Oh, this is going to be alright, going to exorcism. This goes off to doing exorcism! Some sort of supreme deity. Grace so does no has dodge responsibility. Send Sora's lackeys to do his work. What a thing to say! Dear little Tassu and the others are in the church work so hard so that you can live happily. Yeah, I'm a Geohound. There's gotta be something to make that light fall. Damn it. I've been watching so much Nichijou. Because there's one where, in Nichijou, there's like a House of Cards scene where the girls are building a house of cards, and they get right to the top, and then suddenly the light comes down and falls on the table. No mass? Songstress mass? Yeah, I do not know what this is all about. We just came to report for work. Oh, of course, forgive me. Normally there's a mass in the evening, a songstress sings for us. A songstress, you say? Well, we're here for work anyway. A song? Maybe it's that songstress. Shh! Strange. It's calming. Sounds like it's coming from inside. Let's take a look.
I should have known that I needed more practice.
What's the matter? Is that all?
Who said that?
As much as I like the song, this is one of those annoying bits where the audio doesn't keep up, goes faster than the text.
Don't mind me. Continue.
Were you listening to my singing?
Come on, if you're that tense, you won't be able to perform at all.
Who are you? I haven't seen you around. What are you doing here?
Whoa now, what am I doing here? You're the one who hired me.
I hired you? I do not remember anything of the sort. You look awfully suspicious. Leave right now, or I'll scream.
Are you for real? Oh, wait a sec. I bet no one told you.
I might try and edit this in post to try and get it to line up. Because it does get annoying. I'll see, I'll do 2 parts and see what happens. And after awkward silence we get... Why, hello there.
Elena, is something the matter?
Hello there, father.
Ah, you must be the Geohound, yes? We've been waiting for you.
A Geohound?
Hey, I'm Ryudo. This here's Sky. Quite a warm welcome for someone you're hiring.
What? Why are you being so rude?
Elena, please excuse her. Allow me to apologize on her behalf. Elena, you must get ready to leave.
Yes, Father. I'm very sorry for interfering. Please excuse me.
Yeah, there's... So, yeah, we've got the Songstress, the Geohound. Now we've got the father. Obviously, nothing is going to come up with this. No way, no how, no, yes, no. No way, no how. Ominous organ tune.
Excuses in women are equally tiring.
This is not the place. May I ask you to wait at the inn? I shall be along shortly.
I guess you could say he'll be in later. I had to make a bad pun somewhere. Just so you know, when you're in buildings, unless it's a specific, special type of building like a, I actually can't think of one. Strange. If you're in a building, you can't change the camera angle. So, yeah. And that's meant to be an angel of Grandis, by the way. Or statue of Grandis. I said tell you, but details I must explain to the person you're recording. Yeah, I don't care. Explain. Do it and do it quickly. I keep waiting. Just speed up. Shut up. Shut up. There we go. I think there's a bit here, but they don't actually do that much attention to detail. Anyway, moving on. So they're saying go back to the inn, which we may as well do. I mean, we've got nothing better to do. We could go to North Silesia, which is the world map, but there's nothing really to do there at all. Literally nothing to do there. Otherwise, this is kind of what you really get around here. It's kind of amusing. The priest told me to wait here. The priest told me to wait here. Oh yes, he'll be along shortly. Why don't you take a seat over there? Are you Chris Hansen or something? I feel like I'm reading some Predator now. Tell him to make it quick. Yeah, bow, 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 bow. Good music. Hello, Father. I believe there is a Geohound waiting for me. Geohound? There is a man over there. A Geohound? Father, what need have we with his kind? Ah, he has come. Peace, my son. It is not appointed to us to judge our fellow man. Grannis alone reserves that power. And he's got to hover across the floor. Hello. I apologize for our rudeness earlier. You must be Ryudo the Geohound, correct? I am sorry to have kept you waiting. Let's pull up. Why don't you pull up a chair over there? So what business does a noble priest of the Church of Granus have with a lonely Geohound like me? I believe that was stated in my letter. You did read the letter, did you not? Come now, Father. For a priest, your lack of faith is most disturbing. Easy now. Enough, Sky. So, Father, you need a bodyguard. Talk. There is a tower outside of town. Garmia Tower. We will hold a ceremony there tonight, under the lights of the full moon. I want you to take one of our sisters there. And once the ceremony is over, I want you to bring her back here. I don't buy it. The church has never sought help from outside before. And this is a job for a choir boy, not a murderous Geohound. Not all against you, lad. You need not always walk in anger and pain. All troubles can be resolved with prayer and... Ow. Then I suggest you start praying your sister over to your tower. I am sorry. I did not mean to offend. Please. I have much gold. That is much gold. Fine, fine. I'll do the job, but save your sermons. Gold has a finer voice. The sister whom you'll be protecting is waiting in the church. Please, ready yourself and come along. Don't worry about the girl. I've never botched a job and I don't plan to start. Simple enough. More destruction! Destruction. Really? There's nothing in here? Huh. Could've sworn there was something in here you can knock over. Whoa, what the? Oh. I thought I broke the game then. I will be your chef today. What do you wish to eat? I don't know. Rita the Geohound has been tasked to cook you a meal. Iron Geohound! But yeah, back to the church we go! And yeah, don't bother learning where the places are, just use the compass, it's going to save you a lot of time. Anyway, hello there! So, father, you want me to escort her firstness here? Fine, then come along, princess. I do like the attention to detail when they turn around and think of, Father, am I the only one with a Geohound? Yes. Your role is very important. Oh, why can't I not just go alone? Please, Father. Hey, what are you trying to do? You already paid me in advance. I do not want to go along with that bore. Hey now, who are you calling a bore? It was B-O-O-R, not B-O-A-R. Elena, your role is very important. Were something to happen to you, we couldn't hold the ceremony. First, the bodyguard. It's not fair that I'm the only one who has to go with a Geohound. I don't care one way or the other. Look, are you coming or not? Elena, please, do not forget your role. We are depending on you. I beg you. Yes. Father, you're right. I ought not to make Tessa and the others wait. I shall perform my part. Well then, Mr. Ryudo. Please, take Elena to Gamia Tower. Fine. Well, let's go, Princess. My name is Elena. Princess Elena. Then, let's move it. Just to let you know, Elena doesn't count as part of the party right now. You still got Ryudo on his own. But yeah, let's move out, shall we? This is so good. There's nothing else to do here. Like I don't think the gold they give you counts. I can't remember to save my life. Future me, I have to test that out. But in any case, this is North Silesia. This is practically a world map. Yeah, it's something different, I guess. Those white cliffs do divide the land, so if you're going to be going anywhere, you need to go over them or around them. In the case of, you know, this little section here, Future me, please mark in that for me. But yeah, the Black Forest 1 is open. Next time on Let's Play Grandia 2, we're going into the Black Forest. I hope you enjoyed this part, folks. I'll see you next time.
to